Let's look at three types of fractions. We will look at proper fractions, a fraction which shows a quantity less than 1. Improper fractions, fractions which show a quantity equal or greater than 1. And we will look at mixed numbers, a fraction which also shows a quantity greater than 1. And a mixed number consists of a whole number and a proper fraction. Let's look at some examples. We're first going to focus on proper fraction. And our proper fraction, we're going to look at the example 3/5. And one thing you notice about our numerator 3, it's smaller than our denominator 5. In a proper fraction, the numerator or the number on top will be smaller than the number on the bottom. Let's look at improper fractions. And in an improper fractions, it's just the opposite of a proper fraction. The number on top could in fact be larger than the number on the bottom, or the numerator and the denominator could be equal. So in our example 7/2, 7, our numerator is larger than our denominator 2, and in our second example 5/5, they are the same, and we know that 5/5 equals 1. And so we have two examples of improper fractions. Our last type of fraction is a mixed number. And a mixed number fraction is a fraction that consists of a whole number and a proper fraction, such as 1 3/4. Let's take this a step further, and I'm going to give you a few more fractions. I'm going to pause in between a little bit. I want you to determine, are they proper fractions, improper fractions, or mixed numbers? So let's test your knowledge on the types of fractions. Our first fraction is 4 1/2. 4 1/2 is a mixed number. What about 6/10? Well, our numerator 6 is smaller than the denominator 10, therefore 6/10 is a proper fraction. Let's take a look at 9/2. 9/2, the number on top 9, is larger than the number on the bottom, our denominator. Therefore, 9/2 is an improper fraction. What about 6/6? The numbers are equal, and 6/6 equals 1. And according to our definition of an improper fraction, it shows a quantity equal or greater than 1. Therefore, 6/6 is an improper fraction. We're going to look at just a couple more. Let's take a look at 11/4. And 11/4 again is improper. What about 21 4/9? That is a mixed number or a mixed fraction. We have 3 3/4. And the 3 is smaller than the 4, therefore 3/4 is a proper fraction. And we're going to look at one more. Let's look at 6/10. And once again, our numerator 6 is smaller than our denominator 10, therefore it is a proper fraction.